This bout is for the vacant HRMMA Amateur Heavyweight Championship, and it's scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Introducing first the fighter on my right, fighting out of the red corner, with an MMA record of 1 win and no losses, weighing in at 238 pounds, representing Team Core from Louisville, Kentucky, Erick Hastings.
Thor, of course, a
and
golden
his
glove
opponent
in
to my
boxing.
left, fighting out of the B2
Blue belt
Digital
world
blue
champion.
corner, weighed in at 229 pounds, with an MMA record of 3 wins and no losses, representing Louisville Combat Academy from Louisville, Kentucky, Lingo Pio.
Once again, we are live here at the Parquet Springs Convention Center in Shepherdsville, Kentucky for HRMMA 114. We are proud to be part of the B2 Fighting Series, trading at BTDG. The exact accolades of Erick Thor Hastings when it comes to jiu-jitsu would be 10-2. I'm sorry, his boxing is 10-2 amateur record, and he was IBJJF Pan American champion as a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. They touch gloves. Here we go.
Oh, good job of Lingo there, sneaking 2 right hands in there while he was moving backwards. That's pretty high-level stuff there. Thor able to get a right side underhook. He's able to put the back of Lingo on the cage right now. Good trip there. Lingo in bottom half guard, doing a good job of getting over, pushing the knees. And Thor hops over to the other side, half guard. This could be problematic because Lingo can't go to that side and use the cage to climb up.
And Thor is keeping his weight high on him, keeping him so really there's no place for him to go.
Yeah, this is a tough spot right now. Lingo's going to do a good job of moving his hips. You see him right there, scooting, scooting, scooting.
Nice.
Good job of Lingo.
Watch that neck.
Oh, wow. And Lingo reverses it.
Yeah, great job there. He got up on the initial single leg. Thor was threatening a choke. Lingo recognized it right away.
Maybe not. What a grappling match.
Yeah. Good job here of both guys, man. Thor was using that right side overhook, using it to just pin the back of Lingo on the cage and let those punches go for a while. Lingo very wisely just conceded his half guard underneath. Erick Thor Hastings trying to very low pressure pass. Lingo pummels for an underhook, Thor pummels right back.
You know, with these 3-minute rounds, that's the problem, is you get on your back and you end up down there for a little while and you almost have lost the round.
Yeah, it's tough. Thor actually able to pass fully to side control right there.
I know Thor does have a lot of offense from side control. I don't know if the cage is in the correct position for him to set up. He won his last fight by north-south choke. Could be working on some type of maybe a choke here. Casey Katama, soul taker type position. Man, that doesn't feel good for Lingo.
No, it doesn't feel good. I don't think Lingo's going to tap from that, though. Good job.
Lingo's got to be careful with his neck when he exposes that scramble.
Good job there.
Big throw by Lingo.
Big throw, but Thor able to finish on top.
What a round.
What a round. Great round.
First round probably went to Thor.
Yeah, the first round went to Thor. That's the first round Lingo's ever lost in his career, and also that's the first time Thor's been out of a round.
Yeah, exactly. It's so neat to see fighters of this caliber this early in an amateur career. We know how good these guys are. The fact that Lingo is 3-0 and Erick Thor Hastings is just 1-0 is really irrelevant. It's just a matter of seeing what their journey is going to be like. We know what they can do.
I was with Lingo at this year's Fairdale High School Kentucky, or King of the Bluegrass Wrestling Tournament. The day after he found out he was going to fight for the HRMMA heavyweight belt. And I asked him, what does he think about Thor as an opponent, how good he is. It literally all he had to say to me is, there's a reason he's 1-0 at fighting for the belt. That's it. So, and that just shows the maturity of Lingo and how great a fighter Thor is.
I've seen Lingo fight too. His cardio was strong in the fights that I've seen. That's kind of where I think it's going to be interesting here to see if Thor can match the cardio and if he can keep up this intensity as we go into the next 2 rounds.
Wow. I don't know what my predictions would have been for this, Alex. I don't know. I don't know that I would have predicted it would have went out of the first round or anything. I thought this was going to be about as evenly matched of a fight as we've seen here in Kentucky in a long time.
Yeah, I think so far it has been. Thor has won the positions so far, but Lingo's been right there on every position. Every scramble, Lingo's been right there. Thor's just inched every one of them out.
Big leg kick there from Lingo, body kick.
It's pretty apparent right now. I think Thor wants to close the distance and make this a clinch fight.
The thing is Thor's got to be careful just running in head first like that. He's got to move with some punches or pepper him rather than just bull rushing, or like happened last round.
Yes.
If Lingo's going backward and catches him with a couple of strikes, he can do some damage. These are big guys in there.
Absolutely. Lingo doing a good job of circling off Thor, throwing out that over right.
Good inside leg kick.
Yeah, the kicks of Lingo are landing right now. Good jab there by Thor, though.
You kind of wondered if you see a little bit of a slowdown in pace in the second round, again, considering these guys are huge.
Yeah, that right uppercut landed for Lingo again, but this is where Thor wants to fight. We'll see if Lingo's able to get his left side underhook here. I'm at a bad angle. I can't really see. I'm okay on the screen. Looks like Thor's doing a good job of keeping that right underhook. Good trip attempt there from Lingo. If nothing else, just to off-balance Thor and give him something to think about.
Lingo's got the underhooks again.
Thor Hastings keeps trying that trip with his right leg. See it?
Yeah,
There it is.
Yeah, but right in the corner here with Coach Toy, Lingo listening to his uncle right in his ear.
He's trying to pass, got full mount.
Yeah, Thor was able to just reach down and press the leg of Lingo down.
It's a dangerous position being so close to the cage too. Holding it.
Oh, wow.
What heart from Lingo.
Oh, my goodness, and
Let's
Lingo
go.
got up.
And switch position, ends up on top.
What a fight.
You're never going to question the heart of either of these two fighters, man.
And now he's got 52 seconds to try to reverse what was a dominant first 90 seconds that Thor had. He's got to land some significant strikes here.
Lingo broke the guard there of Thor.
24 seconds. He's in top of half guard.
Looks like Thor's trying to sneak out the back. Lingo immediately goes to his, and now Thor.
What a fight.
Yeah.
Great use of his wrestling, too, to just drive through that to get the takedown.
Great fight so far, man.
This puts Lingo in an interesting position now because I really, really, really feel he's down two rounds to none.
I think so as well. The second round's up in the air.
Yeah, the second round was closer.
I could see it going either way. Thor definitely got the first round. I think BJ and Coach Toy are probably telling Lingo right now he needs to finish the fight.
Yeah. What's Orlando telling Thor right now? If you are Rolando Haddad, Alex, what are you telling him?
It looks like the referee was saying something to Thor and Rolando there. If I'm Rolando right now, I'm telling Thor, get on top.
Yeah.
Find a way to get on top. What a fight this has been.
Thor definitely looks like he's a little worn down. You know, like I said, I saw Lingo in a longer fights, and I was impressed with his cardio that he was able to stay strong. It's going to be an interesting round because he really is going to need to push it. Thor gets on top of him, we got a problem.
Yeah, I think BJ right now is probably telling Lingo to keep active, keep the pressure, not just that, but the circle as well. And I would imagine that Rolando is telling Thor he has to finish you. Look for him to come in and level change.
Do you expect early, Alex, to see Thor go for a takedown?
I think so, yes. That would be my guess. But I'm happy I'm not either of these guys in the cage and I don't have to guess. Thor doing a good job right away, coming chin tuck, shoulders up, head move.
Hands high.
Yeah, Lingo pulling that jab out, looking for his moment. Good jab by Thor. Over right there by Lingo. 2-3-2. Lingo did a good job there, staying at his range. Thor tried to
Good jab.
Yeah, good stiff jab there by Lingo. Teep to the body.
Thus far in this round, Lingo's doing some damage on the feet.
Yeah, he is.
And you can see when they're in close, Thor's trying to grab him to initiate that clinch, where Lingo's trying to keep his distance so he can stay in striking range.
Lingo feinting a leg kick there. Seeing if he gets a reaction out of Thor.
Thor looks like his gas tank is definitely a little lower.
It could be, yes. But also it looks like he's just got a plan. When Lingo comes in, anytime he feels a body on a body, Thor's going to try to grab. But it looks like Lingo knows that as well. Good switch kick to the body there. Thor, yeah, good job.
That's exactly what he didn't need.
Yeah, this is what Lingo doesn't want. Thor trying for that trip again.
Ugh.
Lingo try to get that switch, not able to get it.
.90 seconds left in the round, halfway through. It's a problem if you're Lingo on the bottom now.
Yeah, if you're Lingo right here, you need to find a way to get up, get on top.
Get on top or somehow just get to your feet.
Yeah, if you're Thor, if I'm Thor, I'm probably chilling, to be honest.
You know, interestingly enough, if you look at Thor's left leg, there you go. He is indeed trying to advance the position.
Yeah.
Moved him out, not a good position for Lingo to be in here.
No matter what happens from this point on, there are no losers in this fight.
Certainly not. Heck of a matchup,
Yeah.
regardless, for both of these guys at this stage of their career.
Yeah, two amazing opponents.
Oh, he's got trying to trap that left arm of Lingo there so he can do some damage from the top.
I think Thor's going to try to threaten a submission here.
Oh, wow. You see the power of Lingo almost just
Yeah.
reversing the whole position, but Thor, being the very successful jiu-jitsu competitor he is very comfortable with maintaining that mount position.
10 seconds here.
Just brilliantly fought fight by Thor, really taking advantage of and getting the fight where he needed it to be.
Yeah, it was a great strategy by both guys.
Wow, what a fight.
And you know, this is some of the beauty of amateur fights, is a loss doesn't really mean it doesn't end anything. It's
I am an
opportunity for
absolute
learning.
idiot. This is a 5-round fight.
It is a 5-round.
I'm an absolute idiot.
So that makes it more interesting then.
Certainly.
This makes it infinitely more interesting. Why didn't someone tell me to do my job? This
So
makes
that
it
changes things a little bit now, doesn't it,
I'd
guys?
say so, yeah. I
this makes
certainly
it
would
more
say so, yes.
interesting.
So now here's the question. Now we realize it's a 5-round fight. You still have 6 minutes left, and this is really where gas tank is going to become a huge deal. You guys, you know, Lingo has been carrying 240 pounds for 3 rounds.
Yeah. And also, Thor has been very active for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I think now it's going to come down to who's been putting in the road work, who's been running, sprinting, swimming.
I'm going to give you my prediction. I saw Thor shaking his arms a couple of times, and I see his corner massaging his arms a little bit, which kind of makes me wonder if he's just getting a little bit tired keeping the arms up, and if that cardio is going to come into play. I really think that we're going to see Lingo coming on in these last 2 rounds.
It's a bold prediction by my man, Mark Weinberg.
That's what I do. I predict for a living.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, they don't pay you to be wrong.
Well, they do. They pay me to be right or wrong, but I have to predict either way.
Yeah. This is not common in Kentucky MMA for your second amateur fight to go 5 rounds, is it, Alex?
No, absolutely not. You have to be a heralded opponent, which Thor very much is.
Really looking forward to these last 2 rounds.
It's like I woke up and found out it was Christmas. To the championship rounds.
And if you're Lingo, you have got to make sure that you do not get in that clinch position. You do not get backed up against the cage. This is exactly what happens, and then Thor gets the kick takedown.
Yeah. Yeah, that has been the story of the fight so far.
I mean, Alex, how do you avoid that? I guess you avoid it by turning off the cage, by using angles and not backing straight up.
Absolutely. You nailed it. Not backing straight up. When you strike, circle off. Don't back straight up.
And there's Thor's again trying to pull that right leg out to try to advance position. Boom, there it is again. It's been a repeat almost every round of the same things happening.
Yeah, you're right, it has. It's predominantly been this.
And Thor is just hugging him just to keep heavyweight on in position, and then looks like to try to separate to do some damage.
Yeah, he's making Lingo carry all of his weight. This is really tough. If I'm Lingo right now, I'm trying to get my right hand underneath, come through, shrimp on my left hip, push that knee through.
Try to get to half guard maybe?
Yeah.
Trying to explode out.
Yeah, we've seen.
It's not as easy to just reverse it from full mount, is it?
No, not at all. Not with, especially not when you've got a heavyweight blue belt Pan Am champion on top of you.
Thor keeps controlling Lingo's head with his left hand and then trying to land the punches with his right.
Yes.
Smart strategy. It's just making him carry his weight. I mean, Lingo, the explosion's not working. At what point do you try to give up your back and then slide out? Or do you just stay underneath?
I think you have to do something. I think if it were me and I'm Lingo, I explode one way, that way doesn't work, and then I immediately try to shrimp to the other side. So Lingo's trying to explode with his right side underhook towards us, to his left side, and then immediately shrimp back to his right.
Oh.
Good job of Lingo there by bumping, but Thor posturing up, starting to let the stuff go.
The thing is, when Thor starts throwing bombs like that, that's when Lingo could execute a reversal.
Yes, exactly. My coach, Phil Perkins, Carlson Gracie black belt, always tells me if they're punching, they can't use their hands.
Sure.
And Thor's pretty high. He's got his feet on. I mean, it's just a bad position for Lingo. Mouthpiece came out from somebody.
Erick Thor Hastings with the huge win. I should mention, when I got information from Erick Thor Hastings prior to this fight, he said he does plan on competing in the UFC. So that's a big win for Erick Hastings.
In his second second amateur fight.
Training partners are Alvin Robinson, Brent Weedman, Nate Haddad, and Timothy Mayhem Moten.
Man.
You guys said it. There's no real reason for anybody to hang their head. It's just, it felt like Hastings just was a little bit better and got the fight to where he was better, got the fight in his position. He's a character, isn't he?
Yeah, he got a good win. He's excited.
He's a pro wrestler. He's literally a pro wrestler.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing.
Heel. He's a heel.
I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I don't think he's actually being disrespectful to Lingo.
No, he's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this bout at 2 minutes and 44 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by TKO to the strikes and new HRMMA heavyweight champion, Erick Thor!
Well, I hope we don't have a riot in here.
Hastings.
I mean, my goodness, did you see that, Chris? Eric Thor Hastings won, and then he was doing like a pro wrestler type, trying to get the crowd to boo him.
Yeah.
He reminded me of Thunder Lips, Hulk Hogan from Rocky 3.
Yeah, oh,
You guys
yes,
remember that?
I do. Yes.
That's exactly what he was acting like.
I love it.
It was a heel turn.
And like I said, I don't think he was actually being disrespectful to lingo.
No.
No, I think, the emotions are running high there, and people were booing. I think one thing I noticed, he had his hand on the cage. People acted like that was the deciding factor.
It
It was
was
not.
not.
That's what I
No.
mean. That was going to
No.
happen regardless. But
Yeah.
I mean,
He did have the hand on the cage, but it did not decide the fight.
and it wasn't
Look.
intended for the reason of not getting taken down or anything.
He's still doing the pro wrestling stuff.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.